There's a phrase humanity keeps rediscovering every generation. Usually around the same age, people start wearing vintage band tees and believing their opinions are revolutions. Socialism sounds amazing until you try it. And I don't say that with hatred. I say it with tenderness. I get the appeal. It's romantic. It promises justice. It flatters your sense of moral superiority. It tells you the world is broken, not because of complexity or biology, but because someone evil did it on purpose. It's a soothing narrative for people who haven't met entropy yet. But that same narrative, if you don't outgrow it, can burn entire countries to the ground. The uncomfortable truth is this. Socialism is an ideology written for the emotional age of 17. A world where desire equals reality, where fairness equals feasibility, where everyone shares is not a psychological impossibility, but a cute line from a children's book. At that age, socialism is irresistible. Justice for all. No more suffering. The system is the villain. We just need a revolution. It's Marx as a Disney princess. But adulthood arrives with problems that require more than good intentions. Things like logistics, incentives, energy, scarcity, biology, and the irritating fact that humans don't behave like angels even when you beg them nicely. And here's the second truth. Socialism fails because it denies biology. Not capitalism, not imperialism, biology. Humans evolved to survive under pressure, not to behave like cooperative spreadsheets. The brain is wired for self-interest, tribal loyalty, risk management, resource acquisition, and protection. Not because humans are evil, but because the humans who weren't self-interested died. You don't fix this wiring with slogans. You don't undo 300,000 years of evolution with a manifesto. Designing socialism without understanding human nature is like designing a vegan diet for lions, a noble idea, followed immediately by a massacre. The fatal flaw of socialism is almost cute in its optimism. If we eliminate inequality, people won't be selfish anymore. No. People will just be selfish in a different currency. Capitalism starts with a brutal assumption. Humans are self-interested, so build a system around that. Socialism starts with a fantasy. Humans can be reprogrammed by theory. That alone guarantees the collapse. And here's a delicious irony. The loudest socialists today live like capitalists on vacation. They inherit property, fly to Europe, buy iPhones, drink cold brew, and talk about Marx like he was a lifestyle brand. They don't want to abolish money. They want someone else to pay their rent. It's ideology as cosplay. And if you bring up the historical record, every socialist experiment collapsing into repression, scarcity, corruption, surveillance, black markets or mass graves, they answer with the same line every time. Real socialism has never been tried. Sure, and real unicorns have never been seen. But somehow the manure keeps piling up. Countries don't collapse because the CIA sneezes. They collapse because when one entity controls all wealth, that entity never lets go. It doesn't matter whether the party is red, green, or rainbow-colored. Absolute power behaves like absolute power. Capitalism fails because humans are selfish. Socialism fails because it pretends they aren't. And the deepest part of all this is not economic, it's existential. Life is unfair by design. Not because Jeff Bezos made it that way, but because nature did. Randomness, genetics, talent dispersion, unequal contexts. There's no system that can flatten that without flattening humanity in the process. If humans were Vulcans, hyper-rational and cooperative, sure, communism might work. But we're primates with anxiety disorders and dopamine addiction. We're not built for utopias, we're built for trade-offs. So yes, you can want justice, you can want opportunity, you can want dignity for everyone. Beautiful goals, human goals. But systems must work with humans as they are, not as your ideology wishes they were. Otherwise you get slogans with body counts. The truth is simple and boring. If you want the world to improve, don't eliminate wealth. Create more of it. Build things, solve problems, generate opportunities. Reality rewards creators, not theorists. Because at the end of the day, it's not capitalism versus socialism. It's Homo sapiens versus its own adolescent fantasies. Subscribe. Unless, of course, you believe content should be free because ideas belong to everyone. In that case, feel free to donate to my imaginary commune.